Adrien, you've campaigned extensively at 130, 135, 140 pounds, and even 147. Give us some opening comments about this bout, 140 pounds, and facing Mikey Garcia.
I mean, you know, I've done a lot. I've done a lot in the sport already at a young age, and I've watched Mikey Garcia come up. He came around the same time I came up in, and you know what? I always want to fight the best. The best fight the best, and that's what's going on today. And this fight I think is going to be a tremendous fight, and I'm bringing my A game in. I know a lot of people probably counting me out, but I'm counting up.
All right, that's terrific. Operator, do we have any questions in queue?
Our first question comes from the line of Dan Rafael with ESPN.
Thank you very much. Hello, Adrien.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
Everything is good with me. I hope all is well with you, Adrien. Happy to see that you guys were able to make this fight. As Steven said, I guess it was pretty easy to make. Can you give me your perspective about how this fight was brought to your attention, and from your side of the negotiation, just how easy was it to make? Was there anything that was a hang-up? Because like Steve said, it only took like barely a week to get squared away once started to kind of leak out that there was some conversations taking place.
I just see two fighters. They got chips on their shoulders, and you know, ready to just put on another great show of boxing. You know, I'm tired of sitting around and I'm watching everybody else fight each other and the hype. I want to fight the best too. So let's do it.
Adrien, one of the things about this fight that they've made note of when they announced it in the press release, and then what Chris said when they introduced this fight will take place at 140 pounds. Obviously, you did not make the weight at 140 last year when you were stripped of your world title. Your last fight in February, your victory against Granados, the weight was changed to move up a little bit closer to the welterweight division, where you've also been a world champion. Can you just give me your impressions and your thoughts about what it will take for you to not only make 140 pounds, but to do so you're competitive and you're strong at that weight against Mikey, who's going to, put on a couple of pounds.
Taking the weight is not going to be a problem. You got to understand, my last fight I was coming from 180 plus. Now, I've kept my weight down, and I've actually been trying to fight a little earlier than July, but since it's July, I've kept my body in okay shape, and I won't have no problem making the weight.
And do you expect Mikey to be easy? I won't say easy, but that you can handle that? Because, you both have fought at 135, 130. So, size-wise, it seems to me you're similar in size. You both moved up the weight scale. But do you see you being maybe more experienced against bigger guys as an advantage for you going into a fight that most people would think is a pretty tough fight?
I don't look at this fight like that. Mikey's a great opponent. He's a great fighter. And, as long as I'm in my A game, I'll be okay. That's just how I feel. And I'm taking my career more serious. And I'm just ready to put on a great show.
All right, Adrien. Thank you very much for that. Good luck with the fight.
Thank you.
On that note, and Dan, brings up an interesting point. In the short time since this fight has been rumored and announced, there's something I've seen that's I think unique in my experience in this position. There are large groups of people on each side of this fight who think it's an easy fight. There's a lot of feedback as soon as it got announced. It says, "Oh, easy fight for Adrien, AB, easy fight." And there's an equally large number of people on the Mikey Garcia fight side saying, easy fight for Mikey, easy fight. I've never seen that on a fight before. And that's what makes this such an intriguing matchup.
Our next question comes from the line of Keith Idek with BoxingScene.com.
Hey, Keith, this is Chris. Just before you go, Adrien, just if you would, make sure you speak up into the mic there. It was a little bit muted on that last question. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, is Mikey on the line also?
No, not yet, Keith. We're going to get to Mikey a little later.
Okay. Adrien, were there discussions about the fight being contested at a higher weight, or was this pretty much where it was discussed all along? I
have no problem with making the weight. I have a reason. this fight gives me a reason to make 140 pounds. So I will make the weight, no problem. Just like when I fought for the title, I made the weight easy.